What's happened with this neighborhood, as you can see, is the leadership has moved out. The industry has moved out. Those successful people who've made it, once they make it, they move out of here.
When leaders, income, and role models moved out, crime and urban decay set in. Once known as Crack Alley, now much of the 3,000 block of 3rd Avenue South is boarded up. The result of cleanup efforts by the few who chose to stay and fight. When you look around here, what do you see?
I see something that could either be heaven or could be hell.
And what you see here has formerly been just a dump. And it's been a lot of gang territory, it's been a lot of stuff here. And if you can envision what you saw in that picture going on here, because this will be leveled out, will be walled, and a full soccer field will go in here, full width, full length, and down there will be another soccer football field. What we have here is a neighborhood that is devoid of structured athletics for kids at all. And the athletic club comes in. We have 400 kids right now in basketball and soccer, but we want to expand soccer.
In an effort to revitalize this area of South Minneapolis, they took a wrecking ball to the Clinton Avenue Bridge today. Once gone, it will be replaced by what can only be described as a field of dreams. What's happening just a few blocks away could mean the difference between heaven or hell. This wrecking ball isn't just demolishing the Clinton Avenue Bridge, it's creating a foundation upon which dreams will be built.
This has really been a dump. This is the railroad track. And this will be built out to be a first-class sports facility.
The bridge demolition is making way for a regulation soccer field and tennis facility. It will be located on the proposed Midtown Greenway Corridor, a narrow park stretching from the chain of lakes to the Mississippi.
One of the problems is we've lost a generation of youth in our neighborhoods. So we've lost them to fear, to crack, we've lost them to gangs, we've lost them to really hopelessness. And we need to raise a new generation of leaders.
Some Twin Cities children are kicking around a new idea, soccer in the heart of Minneapolis, and thanks to a unique partnership, it is a winning plan. KARE 11's Ken Speak has the story.
Okay, midfielder B.
Soccer. Lao PTA number 2 versus the Urban Stars, 9 to 13-year-old AAU soccer. But notice the field, nothing near regulation size. Till now, it's the best they could find in Minneapolis. You see, Urban Ventures President Art Erickson says Twin Cities suburbs have 341 fields built and maintained for soccer, while Minneapolis doesn't have one. But it won't be that way for long.
This is really an area that for a long time has been a dump. And we mean literally 100 truckloads of dump come out of here a year by Hennepin County.
Here is what's being called home field.
It's going to have soccer fields, it's going to have intercity tennis, it's going to have an inline skating rink, it's going to have volleyball courts.
And today they were celebrating, breaking ground for the $1.5 million project that'll give Minneapolis its first publicly owned soccer field. That'll give folks like Joey Lee a real home field.
I only live a couple blocks away, as other participants from Urban Ventures does. Two years ago, a person came to Fowle Middle School and with flyers to invite students to play for soccer and basketball. And ever since then, I've been playing for Urban Ventures.
For that same time, Joey Lee and the rest of the Urban Stars have been traveling to St. Paul to find a home field. With the construction of Home Field, 1,000 kids will have facilities to play tennis, volleyball, soccer, right in their own backyard. Ken Speak, KARE 11 News, Minneapolis.
The first of 2 home field soccer fields will be ready for use by fall.
Urban Ventures had a vision, and the vision was to create what I call fields of dreams for the young people in this community, and to create something that all young people from every race and every nationality could engage in, a bringing together of different cultures and worlds, if you will. And they fundraised, worked very hard to raise money, and didn't just do a soccer field, but they did a quality soccer field for the community. Urban Venture also provides an outlet for our young people in recreational activities that don't just say that you play sports, but also they have a learning component and a mentoring component so that they are improving and enhancing the quality of life for these young people and giving them the tools to be successful. Do our actions show that we truly believe that the young people are the future and that they are important? Who do you want to raise our children? Do you want the drug dealer, the prostitute, the gang leader, or should it be the people who live in our community who are trying and struggle every day to be right?
There are programs there that are fun, like art programs and sports programs that young people need to be a part of, and it makes them feel good about themselves.
Sure, there's sports teams in the Park and Rec, but it's not a community, and here it's a community. And it also empowers them for success. They get to see some success other than academics.
If we can touch these kids, and we can help these kids overcome the barriers that their parents and grandparents had, if we can change their lives, we will change the lives of future generations for 1,000 years.
Urban Stars Soccer is a lot more than just soccer. It's about building relationships with neighborhood kids and creating dreams, instilling hope. I first met Victor and Miranda when they were 8 years old, and they had come to Urban Stars to play soccer. Simple as that. I coached Victor all through his elementary years, all through middle school and into high school. Miranda was playing for Urban Stars at the same time. Fast forward and we build the Colin Powell Center and Cristo Rey Jesuit High School. It's because of their involvement, though, in Urban Stars that they were accepted into Cristo Rey. We got them into Cristo Rey. I coached Victor in high school at Cristo Rey. Miranda is playing as well. She becomes the first in her family last year to graduate from high school, and she becomes the first in her family to get accepted into college. She's at Notre Dame now this year, and Victor received a letter of acceptance from the U of M. So it's a great story. So the point is, there's a lot of Victors and Mirandas in this neighborhood. We'd love to move this program from 800 kids to 1,300 kids. We can get into their lives. We can see hope revived. We can see change happen. But it all has to do with building the capacity of this program to receive them.